54.7 kilogram of uranium were on board of the Enola Gay. At 1,500 meters, the first atomic bomb used on humanity was exploded. At the impact site, it created 6,000 degrees of heat, twice the heat of a crematorium. Further out to 10-12 kilometers, the gamma rays hit human beings standing, sitting, sleeping. It didn't matter what they were doing, they became scarlet red, the blood coagulated, and they dropped dead. Einstein's perverted formula had come to life. But Einstein never started with E equals mc squared. It's the stuff they don't teach you in high school, or even undergrad university. Only if you're postgraduate, you'll finally find out what from 1902 to March 1906, Einstein wrote mass equals light divided by c squared. What was he looking at? Being a physicist, he was not looking at atomic bombs. He was looking at the fundamental laws of physics. Namely, where does mass, defining matter, come from? Where does it come from? That is what interested Einstein, the physicist. He was interested, and it came much later that he was forced to turn the formula around and write E equals mc squared. L for light became E for energy. Because light would have told people a lot of things. After all, you even find reference to light in the Bible. I am the light of the world, it says in the Bible. And who is speaking? Jesus, supposedly. You find it in the Vedas, in writings in India, nearly 3,000 years ago. There's an Upanishad called the Ninth Upanishad. It's called Brihad Aranyaka. And Brihad Aranyaka is Sanskrit, and it stands for the light of lights, as the origin of all things. Things in its literal sense. Anything you can see, you can touch, you can measure, you can weigh. It's a thing, it's an object. But as most people have heard somewhere or read, light is not an object. Light is not a thing. So the universe came from a no thing. It didn't come from nothing. If you start with nothing, you end up with nothing. And it was Godel, and before him, Georg Cantor, in the late 19th century, who tried to establish a mathematical connection between the infinite and the finite. What is infinite? That which is uncreated and indestructible. Anyone wants to ask what that is? First law of thermodynamics. Energy is uncreated and indestructible in its totality. Individual amounts are transformed into matter. Whether that matter is in the form of gas, liquid, or solids, it's made of atoms. And it has taken right to the 1980s to finally figure out what are atoms made of. When they got down to protons, neutrons, electrons, they started in 1974, Friedrich Capra was an American Austrian-born physicist who stated loud and clearly, an electron is a compactified lump of energy. It's not solid, it's not hard, it's not impenetrable, and all that nonsense that Newton wrote 350 years ago. Atoms are hard, impenetrable. They are massive. They are uncreated. Hoppla. Newton realized if he says atoms are uncreated, he is denying the creation and thereby the creator and thereby committing heresy. Now heresy was a bad thing in 1666-67. That's when Newton made all his notes. Because only 66 years before, the church burned Giordano Bruno, the Italian scientist. So there was a good reason for Newton to watch his backside. And that's what he did. So what did he write? In Foreword to Optics, 1704. Quote, it seems probable to me that in the beginning God made the atoms. With that, he kept his back clean. No charge of heresy, the church was pleased. But look at it from another point of view. Newton, so they teach in every high school, was a great scientist. And what did he tell the people? In the beginning, God made the atoms. Well, how different is it from the Bible in the first 8 verses? In the beginning, God made heaven and earth. Earth as a symbol of matter, made of atoms. All human beings, made of atoms. All stars, like our sun, and 6 trillion other suns in the universe. Dispersed amongst more than 100 billion galaxies, all made of atoms. So, was Newton right or was Newton wrong? People who are religiously inclined tend to think, oh well, Newton just simply stated the same thing as